Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. So, this week we going to, I don't know, hopefully finish the game, but we'll see. Because I want to apparently go for something new. It's because of the break that feels like this game is infinite. I mean, it's still a decent game. Not what I expected. I liked the first one way more, especially the balance of difficulty in general was better. Though still were some problems. I really like how weapons done in second, it's really good. But the world itself is, in a way, a step back, let's say. But okay, so we have few places to clear. And then I can go finally for the final mission of this planet into the Avaira. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, on the way I also need to get to this place. Because did couple tasks already for the locals, so that's why I should finish the mission of telling them. For them accepting the fact that the other side is neutral to them and didn't attack them intentionally. So that's the thing. The music. One thing that didn't change through first and second game. Music. Music is very good. Not sure how they made it like this, but they managed to make really good soundtrack. One of the soldiers. Yeah, this one I already seen. I need to go some further. It's hard to orient among the same craters and rocks. No particular landmarks here in it. I mean, there are some, but everything still looks somewhat the same. That should be the place. So it's pretty much crushed ship. Or building, hard to say. Maybe actually building. Although, no, that certainly was a ship. Gears, but no coils. Corporate drone armor. Yeah, that's just an armor, nothing special. Another one. And another the same armor. Okay. That one is done. But the spot it look like some kind of building, but no, it's not. Okay, this one. Now I need to get there. There's some up front. That seems like a small outpost. Even barracks. Oh, what is this? Yeah, it's actually barracks.
Another promotion. Yes, I have earned it, haven't I?
Yeah, that's your corporate dreams. Dreaming about promotions. Does it have any cards here? It's uranium grenade. My. I'll just choose bunker roster. Lot of troopers and one sergeant. Propomra redacted. Okay, MA amazing. Very few of them alive. Request replacements for all troopers with status designation of missing in action, medical leave, or killed in action dispatched. Status awaiting approval. Last update 3 days ago. Okay. don't want to steal anything. Just curious about cards and maybe some information. Doesn't seem like there is any. Because I didn't notice. Oh. It's just jumping over bends. Alright. That one also known. Well, yeah, I guess I need to return to the outpost. It should be behind this rock. I need to speak with the sergeant or captain or whoever is here. Is it actually here? Or was it the day? It looked different. Yeah, that's the right place. It's not him, is
I
it?
just threw up all over my shoes.
Oh yeah,
And
this
the
guy.
laces are melting.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Well, in a way. Well, there is. I've taken care of the murder investigation. Now it's time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. What else do you have for me?
Well, your leadership problem for endurance has been solved.
Wonderful. I do love a subordinate that can honor their obligations and make me look good. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
Yeah, he didn't ask about the medic. Right, now this is out of the way. The medic though, oh, let's talk to her. I got more coils, but not all of them. Maybe she can lead me to something else?
I'm glad you're back. Getting the first auto dock running again has been helpful, but we could really use the other two as well. Have you brought more compression coils?
Here you go.
Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives.
yeah.
Fantastic. That is enough to repair another auto dock. This will set us up for a long while. Not that many more, and we'll be able to tend to the rest of the wounded. Still, if you find any more, please bring them my way. It would be marvelous to have spares.
Okay. By the way, okay, there's a look. Get me charges. That will never harm. So that has already been used. However, the perforator will allow you to hack access. Yeah. Yeah, but oh yeah. It's really good function. Getting more heals will never harm. It's difficult, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. There's my copy. Well, I just need to return to him, but pretty much. With coils, I can try to
back.
shove more.
With your
Can I?
help, we've nearly got our last auto dock functioning again. Tell me you have more coils for me.
Not yet, for whatever
Please
reason. I
hurry.
guess I gave everything. What are my coils? Yeah. This one's no. How much trash? What is this even? It's supposed to be quest items, including death spreads. Well, okay, this spread's actually needed. I hate the damn note boxes in the game. Yeah, logic if it's quest items, here should be the coils. Protector and medicine. The label appears to have floated away, but perhaps Westport's curativist can make use of the content inside. Okay. Well, yeah. How much more do I need? Mirror piece, and that's different. Yeah, this one 4. Well, I still need to find also mirror pieces. I mean, it's all fetch quests, it's collectible quests. If I will be lucky, I will do them. If not, then, well, then not. Because I'm kind of exploring everything, but apparently I can miss some things. I'm trying to look around, trying to search for the stuff, but it's not always possible to find. Especially because there can be like a bunch of them in one place, and if I will miss one tiny little place, I can easily miss all of them. Okay, where exactly I am? So I need to follow the road pretty much. Mostly. There is something strange there. Damn it. Yeah, I bit forgot how the mines looks like. Time to suspect something too late. Yeah, that's quite a minefield. That's not the reason I was curious, but the items that I've seen from afar, I don't see them anymore. Guess that were weird loads or something. Oh. Did you just die? Doesn't make sense to survive this.
I have a fix on your weaknesses.
Yeah, damn, I'm missing so much. This guy is just extremely fast running zigzags. But yeah, these mutated Montezers are very tough. And the shotgun kills them somewhat fast. Oh, shotgun kills everything fast. Just because it's doing way more damage than anything else. Needed helmet. Access to drain rate. That's not that helpful, but still can be sort of broken. Random piece of armor line here, for whatever reason. Oh, go inside trenches here. It's quite cozy actually. They were busy making it quite sturdy and cozy. Very proper trenches. That's probably something like a beer. I don't know or what it is. It looks like coffee actually, in a way. Companion hut. Well, nobody needs stuff here. Burst. Is there any cards here? Quidley's ceasefire log.
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews in a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents. And don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games of six caps was the easiest way to make bits. Not no more.
Well, people were tired of war. What a surprise. Okay, can I get any information here? Already got the card with Christians, which is surely a good thing. Let's see, welcome Troopervisor. Now card's been deducted by 3 bits per minute. Amazing. Personal, do not open this file. Well, I cannot ignore it, apparently. Wanted choose preferred personal known and complete collateral system. Personal file accessed. We are currently holding several items of yours as collateral. Would you like to recover these items before completion of loan repayment? Warning, accessing these items before paying off your debt will mean the forfeiture of your collateral. Okay. That's weird. Open personal storage unit. Open pre-repayment. The collateral designated mother-in-law retirement fund has been forfeited. Have a profitable day. Well, he don't need it anymore, I suppose. Messages. Trooper Thomas Weiser, subject, test message to the order. Well, aren't you a clever little crabble to use the decommissioned machines we abandoned the messages? I can't imagine what you could possibly say that may be of interest, but I imagine there is nothing lost in corresponding. Mayhap I can show you that the universe has more to offer than your stark consumerism and disgustingly sweet breakfast cereals. Nonetheless, I find your offer of apparently fascinating. My union seems to believe I have a plus-minus 74% chance of turning this communication into something meaningful if we meet, so I accept. Let us gather at the muster station halfway between our lines under the white flag of peace and hear what the other has to say. Yours, Martyr Henry. I must admit, I'm still more than a little surprised we found you. Your smiling compatriots, walks and snacks, rather than Alta's choice grenades dropping our brows. But it certainly was a fabulous time. I must also admit, the speed at which you absorbed Pitchball's rules was darned impressive. I understand that its resemblance to your native tossball is significant, but you mastered the new information with a startling aplomb. I sincerely hope we do it again for the finals, so as long as the brass keeps saying we are locked in a cold war, we may as well enjoy our time on the tundra. Though, next time I'll bring the ale. I know a guy. You're a smarter Geoffrey Henry. They build a connection, impressive. Dear Thomas, I don't know who let the word slip of our peace summit, but my command has heard it. Same as yours, and it produced in ours the same measured, reasonable level of understanding it produced it in yours. I'm told that if I fail to murder you the next time we meet, I'm to be dragged in front of a firing squad. Mayhap we should skip the finals this year and let things blow over. A shame really, after watching the Sovereign Snuggers fail to finish at the top of the league, which I must admit gives me the same rise and joy I brings to you. If I'm not careful soon, you'll have me cussing like a dog worker and abandon the universal equation for the promise of sweeter breakfast cereal. I'll reach out again around the league premiere next year, after this foolishness has died down. You're Geoffrey. Oh, they became friends, in a way. Chipol Current. Gadget and Dimitri Max. Oh yeah. But yeah, judging by the fact that there is nobody here, they already dead in a find. A shame. Oh, maybe they escaped, who knows. At least nobody here. There's mines everywhere. One big minefield. There's a creature. Yeah, I didn't go that way. Maybe there is something there. It's Montezor, actually. Wait, what?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
It's just a worm, you don't need to analyze the worm, you just shoot. Yeah, this place is tough to monsters, seems like.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Seems like I can stun them with a chance or something. Not the first time. And you're not exactly like that.
Scan. Torpificator at ready status.
Eek.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Why is it afraid to come to us?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Combatant scan.
We're scanning even.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Yeah, and I'm not happy about that actually.
Analysis.
Yeah, they ate everyone and everything. And then pick it out. Amazing creatures. Absolutely amazing. Didn't make a noise from there. Didn't see anyone or anything. That we arrived back to the Rift Anomaly. I still have a feeling like I eventually will be able to either go through this anomalies or do something about them. Because they appear for quite a while. Maybe they're just a danger thing, but it feels like there should be a way to do something about it. As to be expected, there is nothing here. Yeah, that led me back to the canyon. Yeah, to the Montezero nest. I've declared it, no reason to go there again. Something make it quite loud screams. Yeah, that's Rift Outpost. I already looked at this one.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Yeah. Some snacks. Okay, which way next? There is something on this side. I kinda need to check it, I guess. And there is something for sure. Oh, it's the spiders.
Looking low on ammo there, Commander. I can help you whip something up.
Are you sure about that? I mean, maybe actually. Oh damn, too late.
on their weaknesses.
Stay calm, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Okay, that works. Don't understand if shooting successful or not.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Level 15. No idea what levels they are. But I'm still alive. Okay, let's see. Three skills. Yeah, speech I already have maxed out, and yeah, I have this perk that allows me to get more points, but at the same time, I can only raise things equally. Which is fine because I choose already all the skills I need. More lockpick engineering, I guess. Because, well, but I have the same for hacking. Yeah, let's raise all of them. Because the higher the levels of the location, the more I need of this. Apply. Set. Companions here also got something. Self-repair armor, nails build self-repair armor plates that protect him from damage. And armor rating. That's actually not bad for tanking. Alternatively, nails constructed cloak and device for his armor, invisible to enemies until bonus damage. Now I would say additional armor is better. His plates are destroyed after taking moderate damage, but are automatically repaired every few seconds as long as he doesn't take damage. Well, that's additional protection. Like, he definitely can benefit from additional toughness. No questions about it. Like, what his in general stats? I guess I can see it. Marisol collects and recycles your shock rods, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to be recovered when used. I bet I didn't figure out how to use her ability, maybe because I choose something that makes her ability passive? Let's see, Marisol knives an enemy at the combat mark and down, while active your attacks against the target apply effects depend on the location of the body you hit. Oh yeah, legs knocked down, head stunned, yeah. Attacks against targets affected by Marisol companion ability restore gadget energy. Yeah. Marisol improves your ability to regenerate energy, allowing any kills scored by the party to restore a small portion of your energy. So goggles provide additional knives, look and other while using either tactical translation or the Android scanner show strategic data. Oh yeah, she don't have... oh, it's... no, that's the ability. Torpifying blast. Using a gadget of your own design, she shoots energy at the specified targets, time and showering them. Yeah, she has this ability, but I don't remember how to use it. Not sure which button it is. I need to check it. I completely forgot about her ability, and that's a good one. Okay, Marisol collects and recycles your shock rounds, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to be recovered when used. Not the worst thing. Because I surely use at least something of this from time to time. What's the alternative? While Marisol is in the battle, the mechanicals have a small chance to provide additional crafting material. Nah. This one make more sense. Okay. Settings, controls. That's not it. Not it at all. Combines. Companion ability. PN. Okay, I get it. That's how I did it. It's just a small nest of these things. Seems like nothing special, nothing notable, nothing interesting. Oh. There's some pieces of the bridge. Which must be useless to me, huh? Oh yeah, I wanted to check exactly the next tower, which might be train station or something. To see. There's a check such bunkers. What's going on? Something triggers. What's going on? I don't fully understand.
I have too much on my mind for idle
Yeah,
American
it's just
chit-chat.
water. Okay. Okay. We get somewhere. We get in the warehouse of sorts. Well, we don't really need anything of this, but, well, maybe they have a current that they don't need, because they surely don't need a current. Need those ball cards except for me, alright? Some mines. But yeah, I know that this ability should show me such places, but I never encountered this before to function, because I need a specific level for each one of them, as far as I understand. Or maybe not actually. Oh yeah, there was a bug. There was a bug if you don't have interface active, you cannot even see these things. True. That's why it all feels so new. I guess I fixed it in one of the patches, and now I actually can use my ability. Huh? Good. Okay. Let's break down on the trash. It's just I need so many components. On the other hand, I can actually sell components, so it's fine. Break all the generic stuff. And sell components that I don't need, if I don't need them. That should be the way. Burst assault rifle. Long rounds, heavy rounds. Oh, that one that I'm using. Oh, it's okay, I'm using upgrade version. Yeah, this is not upgrade version. Break and guns given good amount of powder. The pistol now, short rounds. Yeah, it's gonna use us now. It was fun to use this one, but now it's just doing so little damage. It's just very weak. This one using compact rounds. Still quite weak, but that's a usage of compact rounds in case if I need to do it. Death sentence. Yeah, that one was very slow. Was good. Now my rifle doing the same damage but much faster. And that can be broken. Sentence, salvation chance, regenerative. Percent of damage taken naturally generates over the following 10 seconds. Not sure for now. Okay, so mods that I don't need. Damage resistant, additional medical handling. Actually not that bad. This one is not great. Okay. Can I craft something? How costly is crafting of this chemical weapons? Plasma charge, yeah. I'm not even sure I need the thing small plasma charge. Oh yeah. So, well, that surely costs something. Let's see. How to open the correct thing? Inventory, yes. Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah. That's how. So what's the damage? Shotgun doing 350 damage pretty much. Heavy marksman rifle doing 88 damage. This one doing 38 damage, which is not much, but it's shock. and also jump from one target to another. That's kind of the main point for a huge blast of electricity that drains through enemies. Yeah, chain lightning is kind of the main thing of this weapon. Kinetic plasma pistol, 54 damage. That's not that much damage at all. At the same time, yeah, apparently it works through armor, which is good. Well, maybe I should craft more of this. And more shocking rods and more small plasma. I have big plasma, but I don't have small plasma. There's uranium ray. When it's organic targets with uranium, causing them to take progressive more damage from this weapon. I need to try to use this one. Because that thing I have a lot of ammunition for. Maybe it's good, hard to say. Then definitely can craft more heavy rounds for my main rifle. Damn, it's expensive. Like the black powder is the main problem. You need it for all the ammunition, pretty much. And that's actually the problem. The trace new into but it's yeah, I already have this one. I have recipe for the only mod that I already have, which is not so useful. Yeah, I have tons of materials to craft. And them, I would say, damage. Okay, shock rods. Yeah, I have quite a lot of stuff to craft. 1000, yeah. The ammunition is somewhat cheap usually. Just I get a good amount of stuff for it. Small plasma cartridge. Oh, kinda cheap as well. Okay, let's craft more anyway. Just to have it in case if I need it. Trauma kits. Already have 10 of them. Alright. Oh, cool. Now with fixed skill, I actually will be able to find more things.
No, that won't function optimally. Or we could. But if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
Well, hopefully this war will be ended soon. If I will be able to. I will be able to stop them. Because this group of shooters definitely provoking conflict all the time. What is this place? Some kind of order structures. I suspect they don't have any coils here. Oh, okay.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
That's why you engage in idler chatter? I mean, I'm just looking around. Don't need to engage into anything. I'm just passing by.
I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
You can only hope.
This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
I have very specific business here, which calls searching for those bow cards. Because I need more damage and crit chances. Also, this guy don't watch anyway. Let's see what they have. Their accuracy reports. Current accuracy rates. They're improving. Now that Mark 5 tracks the first major changes to Altitude's flight patterns. It should be noted that although the accuracy doesn't climb as quickly after this point, the amount of aircraft and landing shuttles that manage to touch down safely is still decreasing due to unsafe landing that result from the erratic flight patterns necessary to avoid our long-range weaponry. Ah, that's why they pretty much have so many issues with coils and other things. Projected accuracy rates. Longer-term projection for further fine-tuning of our anti-air weaponry showed diminishing returns toward approximately 85%, Obviously, the final shortcoming is our own, and is purely a limitation of the weapons we are currently capable of producing. Unfettered by our deficiencies, the equation we used for these calculations indicates that destroying 99.999% of land and vehicle is fully possible. We also estimate that a further 10.09% of undestroyed ships and drop pods do not land safely, and are effectively destroyed by undestroyed themselves. So although we cannot destroy every landed asset, we are fully equal to the task of destroying enough to blunt the advance of Antis forces. Well, yeah, they seems a good defense. Messages to all personnel: subject watch for overhead debris. Attention all personnel, be advised that as our new anti-air systems come online, we expect a substantial amount of debris from destroyed enemy landing crafts and drop pods. Please wear standard safety equipment and be alert of all times. I'm not sure that safety equipment will save from that. Okay. New procedures in regard to anti-air weapon security. Attention all personnel, be advised that we have made an update to procedures in regard to abandonment and disposal of certain assets. It is of critical importance that we prevent the forces of anti-stress from acquiring any of the logic assembly means that control the targeting of our anti-air weapons. Without an understanding of the equation, it's doubtful that they would be able to glean any information from these assets, but this is not a risk we're willing to take. To that end, anytime an anti-air cannon is abandoned or a damaged one is disposed of, the logic assembly unit must be absolutely disposed of. Okay, that doesn't mean much for me. Just inferring algorithms to account for new frontline. Was Spartan. We have issued updated targeting algorithms which account for the new frontline positioning. Please ensure that you have removed and thoroughly disposed of the old marked targeting logic assemblies and replace them with superior Mark. Okay, it was Mark 19, this Mark 21 logic assemblies. Amazing. Whatever makes them fancy. Don't say any cards, don't say anything. Useful. Nope. And Thursday morning. Yeah, reading this terminal takes some time. Right, so I pretty much visited what I wanted, except for this one. And that one actually, I somehow skipped it. How could I? Shame on me. Was distracted by something. The problem is, yeah, this whole kind of planet, it looks fancy in a way, but it's all looks very sameish because it's just a lot of rocks and crystals. Literally. Rocks and crystals everywhere. Okay, let's go to this one first. This must be this. No, the tall one is where I spawned, but the other one, what is this? This one. Can I get there? I was curious from the start, can I get there or not? That's some screaming. Let's see how this stuff works. He just vanished. The thing have quite a cooldown. Well, this thing.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Ready. Mitigating the threat.
It's actually not that bad. At least it's definitely a usable weapon. It's also shooting through enemies, seems like. So it can be used as anti-group weapon. About this one. Now on Marisol can recover some of my ammunition for this. More reason to use it. This versus all these armored creatures, it's very reasonable to use anything that is not just normal bullets. On the shotgun still works just because insane damage. The rest doesn't. There is something there, although it's just pieces of the branch, seems think.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
Who's talking? They were busy doing something. This guy literally sitting from this side. Oh yeah, the strangers from the other side. Okay, can I climb there anyhow? That is the question. Definitely cannot get there from the other side. From the other tall building.
Let's get him over with! Go, tuck the loot. Give us this.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that effective. It's also so small.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Judging by how ammunition is expensive, actually, a very questionable choice to use that like this. This gun at least costs like thrice cheaper. By ammunition, we could do pretty much the same. More reasonable to use that instead. Also have a chain lightning that can damage multiple creatures and also can shock them, which also stun them additionally. There's a drop pod there. That one can have more coils. Yeah, the spot's making quite loud noise. It's hard to miss them really. But everything now grown with crystals, which means this place is overrun by spiders. Although many of them just dead here, so somebody killed them after all. Just many of them. Yeah, there must be a lot of spiders here.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Yeah, that stuff a bit outdated by level, but it's still effective enough.
That go for fortification.
Your lock couldn't hit the broadside of a frame. Look at us. You quite slow, Commander.
Adversary vulnerability
Can you not shoot me? Yeah, the reload is the main problem with this gun. It's very slow. Deplete itself very fast. The reload is very slow and the targets are very tiny. It's easy to miss many rounds on them. Impossible to understand how much they damaged really. Yet still it works. No crystals. Oh yeah, 3 coils. It's like all the last ones. It's updating so slowly. I either need one more or I'm done with this. I think I need one more, right? Yes, damn it. One more somewhere. I literally looted everything. There is one more coil somewhere, who knows where. Oh well. Okay, which way? Still didn't get to the top. Not just they can, but still should continue trying. It's maybe from some other side possible. This structure is quite huge. This cliff. Oh, there is a bridge laden. Yeah, a bit further probably here, actually. Can climb. At least I can try. Oh, the nest. Hello there.
Dismissal the how do you do?
So just slide away. But yeah, these things are not mutated.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Somewhat weak anyway. I did that.
For combatant analysis.
How could I miss so much? Alright. Yeah, normal ones are not even close to be that tough to mutated. Because mutated is incredibly tough. And this thing is somewhat squishy at least. Yeah, there is a bridge now leading to the drum, and it's maybe possible to climb from there up. What's on the bridge? Nothing to see here, seems like. Can I get inside the tram? There is literally an invisible wall here. And another one? What? No. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's probably not possible to get up here. Okay, but can I continue jumping further? There are more rocks there. So, well, this one is probably not reachable instead of... Yeah, no way. Here seems like I can continue jumping. Although it doesn't lead eventually anywhere because I can climb that high. So it was eventually just a tiny little nest here and nothing special. And the bridge just led down. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Just missed one coil somewhere. Such a shame. Oh, there is something tiny here and there. Oh, I need to go down. Of course, can I use trauma kit? No? Why? Hi, Hedgeman. Yeah, sometimes sliding here is... It just cannot be stopped, and some cliffs are just not done properly. Yeah? Hello. This one is done. This one is done as well. I need to check on this place. Maybe someone there. And if I will not get, and maybe there, like if I will not get any the last coil, then well, so be it. That's the problem with fetch quests like this. They put exact amount of items through the whole world, and if you miss a little bit of tiny little 1% of the map, you just cannot finish the quest. It's annoying. Not the best game design in this regard, but a game. I will not find it in places that I noticed that I didn't visit, then this is what it is. Anyway, already reached the goal with agreement. Didn't really need to finish this quest. Just kinda would be nice. I gathered 14 items out of 15. I even paid for information, a couple of them. So the thing that is marked is just a base of the bridge. That's what it is. Okay, there is a broken car. Nothing else. And nothing here as well. Right, that is done. That's also done pretty much. What else left? This one? That's from the other side of the trenches.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
Can you stop telling me this, please? Oh. Yeah. This mine's decently hidden, actually. Didn't get marked like a... I've noticed something, but... Okay. Smoke grenade. Yeah, let's look first Linden. I guess no coils here. What happened? Somebody stepped on the mine? Oh yeah, spread run into the mine. Oh well. This whole place is a mess. Well, this one don't need anything no anymore. This quite hard to see them, really. Can I not? Let's see him even. It marks as probably highlighting it. The problem is I don't have interface on, so the highlight doesn't help. Yeah, how you can see this? I mean, mine's supposed to be invisible. That's so this tiny little hill was this as well. Amazing. I mean, taking a bit of damage is not a big deal anyway. Lot of Zeranium. Damn that. Oh, at least they're doing quite low damage, surprise now. In the first game, they were extremely annoying because you're getting concussion from any explosion and you can't cure it and run back to the ship, which can be kilometers away. That is just doesn't matter even. Okay, another crushed ship. This flashlight doesn't work that great. It's like there is something that I'm standing on or what? Something... Some system triggers and something. I have no idea on what exactly. There is literally nothing here. Which could be above maybe. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like I can walk above it, even. Just I'm sliding non-stop. Nope, that definitely wasn't it. It's like this panel or something. I'm confused. Like it triggers on something, show me something, but that something doesn't work. Oh, the trap, that's what it is. I get it. But it somehow didn't trigger actually. Scrapper. Oh yeah, I guess Scrappers tried to loot the ship. That explains the blood, yeah. The guy stepped on a trap, got shot, and, well, eventually dead. Nothing to see here. I'm pretty much done with this. A couple of dark spots, but I mean, it's possible to run through this place. Guess if I've noticed something. Well, there are a lot of corpses here. The bloody and thoroughly picked over remains of what you can only assume used to be an AC trooper. Okay, search message. So to search his bank, I need a perk. Despite the fact that I'm seeing this bank, it's very apparent I cannot search it. Why? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this guy died clearly from either mine or some kind of artillery. Same for the rest, pretty much. No, nice dead. Another pod. Can I get a coil? I need just one last coil. I found 14 from 15. And no, I cannot get one more coil. Okay, let's check this direction. Didn't go that way, seems like. Maybe can see something from the cliff, yeah. Yeah, detonated mine. I remember the strangers, I think. Yeah, I remember how I ran and jumped with shotgun here. Well, the first one, when I played on release, it felt quite mediocre, but was very unfinished and strange balance, etc. When I played last year on Supernova mode with a disabled interface, was quite fun. It was very challenging and interesting in general. Because also removing all this interface material, it helps to focus on details that's more interesting, I would say. So it was quite interesting. Second, I'm kind of torn. Like, I choose the highest difficulty, but enemies insanely spongy and very heavily tied to a level. If you're not clearing everything and killing everything, you not get enough XP to not be debuffed by low level versus enemies. Because enemies are ridiculously tough, and if you additionally debuffed, you might need, like, I don't know, 60 headshots to kill a guy or something. That's what I had in the tower on the first planet. That was quite painful. I killed the boss for like half an hour shooting him non-stop. That took a lot of time. But I went there too early, if I understand correctly. So there are some problems with the game in this regard. I wouldn't recommend the highest difficulty. It's better with mods maybe, but like this not. Because enemies just too spongy. Outside of it, the guns feels very good. Like, I don't like design of them, Many of them looks very weird. Like there's not many normal guns. Like this shotgun, I'm really happy that it exists in this game. Looks like, well, normal weapon. But on this difficulty, outside of shotguns, nothing do really anyhow good damage. Sniper rifles, whatever things, no. They just cannot penetrate armor, they can do anything. Have too low DPS. So there are downsides. At the same time, can't say that the game is bad. It's just have too many flaws in general. Like if you have a lot of other things to play, I would say play other things, I guess. If you already played all the main things you wanted, like this is a good option. I hate bug sponges. Well, I mentioned like in first game also were sponges, kinda, but at the same time it was easier to not be debuffed anyhow by level, and also you could improve weapons properly. So eventually I didn't have any problems with sponges. Like in the mid game already, like everything died very fast, and eventually I made build with pistols that I just headshotted everything with one shot in slow motion. And it was just, I could kill the whole screen in just a few seconds without taking any damage. But here doesn't seem possible that much. I mean, I can see the idea. They made multipliers, they made a lot of things that affect damage. So if you're taking all of them together, they all multiply one another. So eventually maybe can reach some decent DPS. And like a shotgun, for example, will do decently, but at the same time they create so many uber armored creatures, like other weird things, so eventually it's just messy, huh? At the same time, weapons feels really good. Like the sound, animations, the feel of weapons is amazing. Like if they would make proper shooter without levels, without sponging it, that would be actually fun to play. Come back to Mortal on Sarduka release. For now, I'm just maintaining structures and showing stuff on market from time to time. I'm waiting for a big influx of players. Right now, we don't have it. And Sarduka will be really fun to play, I suppose. And so I will return to Mortal on Sarduka. Not earlier. Which should be this year. And hopefully this will be a good enough patch for them to sustain. Because I hope that the game will start growing, because to do roleplay, to, you know, spend time with players, you need, well, players. Without players you can do it. So dead. So for now I'm resting from Mortal. It's funny that the icon of this eye is stuck eventually. There's nothing to see here, but it's just still stuck. Okay, what did I miss? I didn't miss, it's just a mountain. Which, for some reason, like this mountain is visible. It doesn't look like mountain. But this is not really visible on the map as a mountain, but it is. Yeah, I've been here. Okay, I cleared the map. I'm done with this. I'm so done with this. Okay, so I need to go to the main area. I pretty much did all the quests. Only fetch quests exist. I need to speak with medics there. With taxidermists and medics. And then I'm done with side quests fully. And mainly I need to return to Abbott. Because then I probably need to find how this area of theirs. I've investigated everything, I know who shitters are. Cleared everything, get level, get everything, I'm ready to proceed.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much, my dear. Even the Protectorate isn't much in the business of murdering refugees. And there aren't many Protectorate nearby. I'm sure the Order will aid us.
Well, there is zero Protectorate here. They're only Order left, pretty much. And they know not Protectorate.
Arcadia shall ever return to how it was.
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
I slaughtered all the marauders, shadders, protectorate, everything around. And the arcade is not doomed. Okay, I need to find the taxidermist somewhere. Where was here? I don't remember really.
I'm fond of these lodgings. Talk about close quarters.
Just be grateful for what you have.
Yeah, I have no idea. Let me see. Doctors inside borders the last voyage. Location instance. Recursive portal that's connectable. That's completed. Well, pretty much part of this quest. So recruit the taxidermist. That's the last one left. A taxidermist is currently within Matrix Mercy. That's where I am. You may be of some assistance to Doc Hollis. You acquired some clean spread corpses from Frankie Billings. Gregory will be delighted. Gregory will only help once you have acquired some high quality spread corpses from the trapper Frankie Billings. That's what I did. That is a guy? Okay, that is a guy. Oh yeah, this one probably.
Any luck with the sprat hunt?
Sure, I had some luck. Got some spread corpses.
Decent quality, all things considered. Frankie's work is second to none. You can tell the good doctor I'll be around shortly, armed with needle and thread, calipers, and my finest jar of glass eyes.
Okay, not sure that glass eyes will be needed. Yeah, here's to hoping you won't need the eyes.
Not to worry, they're perfectly lifelike. Be seeing you, Agent.
Okay, he's recruited. Wait, what? He just disappeared? Okay. He just vanished. Okay, now I need to speak with the doctor.
So many lives needlessly lost.
And I'm done with all the side quests except for fetch quest of gathering, which I did like 99%, but couldn't find the last item. Screw that. Get this guy with the doctor.
When I asked the seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind. Trust in the Order to think outside of the box. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else?
Well, something surely. Yeah, also rescued an automech doctor from Scrappers.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. A little token of my appreciation for a job well done. Now, will there be anything else?
Sure there will be anything else. I also hired a taxidermist. You're very welcome.
From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. But I can't deny the results. Here, you've earned it.
I'm just getting bonuses one
will
by
there be
one.
Anything else?
Well, yeah, there was something further.
How can I be of service?
That was absolutely useless, so variant that didn't lead to anything. Okay, there's some healing, Doc.
I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. We're short on everything, I'm afraid, including generosity.
Oh well, sure, here you go.
Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort.
I hope it won't be only momentarily.
Right as rain. Now, will there be anything else?
Yeah.
My supplies are running low. But then again, so are my bits.
Okay. Probably don't even need anything from him. Just was curious. Also can sell something. Probably far too many of some items. Not sure of which. Damn, that's a mess. There is a button to sell junk. Oh yeah, sell junk. 7k of money. I'm quite rich actually. Despite the fact that 75% of money that I'm getting going away for the future interest that I will get back in return on level 20. Which will be in 5 levels. And I still actually managed to get rich. Modification dispenser. Oh, that actually can be useful. Let me see. Maybe I can get stuff for myself. This scope inside. I wouldn't be against of using the side. The problem is it doesn't work with no interface. What about this? Plasma barrel. Changes damage type to plasma at the expense of lower damage. Plasma damage stacks burn, dealing increased damage over time to the target. Not big fan of plasma, but that's technically a way to get something more effective than this user's pistol. Versus creatures. Micro reflex sight. Accelerated burst. Yeah, but that's different slots. You can use only one of them. Fires in 3 rounds burst and has increased critical hit chance. I mean, one shot is still more convenient, but get increased crit hit chance might be not bad. Although the same slot in this one, I think. Yeah. And this one give higher weak spot. And increased incoming damage from companions, which is good. Good capacity, not speed. That I don't need. Okay. That is useless for me then. Beam caster shock barrel. Change damage type to shock. Yeah, but for this price. Although if you change in type of damage, that means that you change in also type of ammunition. That's hard to say. Reduce some cost. Oh, that's actually sounds good. Reduce ammo cost is never a bad thing. Okay, nothing else I can improve, I think. Anything for shotgun, by the way? Shotgun, I don't even see a shotgun here. Nope. That's provision. Is it for one portion or for all of them? Yeah, that seems like for the whole bunch of them. Okay. Which is not that expensive actually, if you think of this. Oof. Well, okay, it is expensive. In a way. Heavy rounds. Yeah. The shock ammunition is so cheap, surprisingly. Yeah, this one is expensive. But that's a lot of ammunition actually. Oh, okay. Inventory. Yeah, I need to upgrade it. Can I upgrade stuff anywhere around? Oh yeah, there's a workshop right here. What's... Yes, uranium ray. Constant that reduce some cost, except that will not harm. Yeah, I don't have anything but range shotgun. It'd be cool to have something, because the weapon already good, and upgrading further truly would be a nice thing to do, but don't see a way to do so. Okay, so I finished with everything. So pretty much only the main quest left, right? This... Oh yeah, that's on the asteroid with criminals. So yeah, on this planet everything is done, and this is part of the main quest pretty much. So it tells Abbott you've smoothed things over with Aunt's choice. Officer Durban has reported to Aunt's choice that he does not believe the Hydra attacked them. All that's left to do is inform Abbott Newell of your success. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff for that. It's pretty much main quest almost. And the other thing is... eliminating DeVries' fellow conspirators and sabotaging her plans, you hope to damage your support network and uncover her present whereabouts. You investigated both the Enry range and uranium manufacturing. Abbott Newell will be interested to learn what you've discovered. After reading both terminals' messages, it's obvious that Abbott has been undermining Seer Wiley's behind his back. Confronting the Abbott may yield an answer as to why. You found a terminal entry from Abbott Newell that paints Seer Wiley as an uncharacteristically poor knight. There may be other messages worth finding before you confront the Abbott about it. Oh, I found both messages, so I guess no.
architect. First an attack on the monastery, and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Wiley would know this, I'm sure.
Yeah, talking of him.
Agent, oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
Yeah, the Wiley probably leading this group of people, not being trapped there. Yeah, I have a phrase about that at least. Well, I've got bad news for you. Your seer is not a victim. He organized the whole thing.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
Or you just didn't know him, really? Well, I saw the transmission myself. The seer wasn't underdressed. He's working with a debris.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend?
It's a good really question, actually. Well, it assumes that Wally had good reason to turn traitor. You've sabotaged his advancement.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
Good question. Well, you seem reliant on Wiley. If I had to guess, it's because you're afraid to lose him.
No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
I saw your messages to Svoboda and Victor. You implied Wiley's incompetent.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Okay, the conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks. Do you know anything about that?
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
Well, I have my ways. And in general, so how isn't important? Just tell me what you know.
Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
No. Okay. Anything else? I get a nature trigger finger.
Yes. Regardless of their current actions, those people up there are still members of the Order. My colleagues and friends. Please remember that. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Okay, so I can try to avoid killing all the rest and go straight to observatory if I can. One more thing. I smooth things over with Auntie's Choice at Outpost Opportunity.
Well, that's certainly a relief. Let's hope we live long enough to enjoy the fruits of your diplomatic labor.
What's a bit frightening this scale of trust with the faction, because I cleared the whole planet previously and now, and that's my progress through this game. I mean, is this game like 150 hours more or what? How are you supposed to get to any higher numbers with any of the factions?
Bad down here? Can't imagine what the situation's like upstairs.
Maybe should buy more ammunition here. Yeah. It's a good way to spend money, probably. Yeah? Not this one. I'll get all the ammunition. All the heavy rounds. It sure cost money, but I definitely will waste a lot of them. It's quite reasonable to have it. Okay, that should be more than enough. Alright. Let me make separate save. So what do we know? Alexandria Monastery has been taken over by a rogue faction seeking to help the Vrees with her plot to stop the peace talks. Unable to act without his Seer's counsel, Abednewell has asked you to resolve the situation. Oh, it is sealed. But I had a phrase about the code. Shouldn't I... Or should I use it here? Let's take from the phone options. Call left. Alexander Monastery currently requires an access card. Put the conspirator's code to call left. Oh yeah, that's the way. Finally in this location. Finally something new is coming. That's good. Alexandria Monastery. The question is how big this place is. Like, the guy have a point, I shouldn't kill everyone around.
No combatant on my scopes.
I misclicked. I just want to open the map. Yeah, the plan of this place is quite big. The train confronts Sir Wiley in the observatory. So this is observatory? This is probably engine. This must be observatory. So apparently there is a corridor that leads in there, which probably stuffed with everything. Well, I can try to move around. Can I? Let's see. Oh, it's open location. I was afraid that's fully locked in. A couple guys up front, but seems like they're chilling there.
Are you sure that rope can support us? I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
Okay. Well, reasonable, yeah. Better than the rope, that's for sure. We can send everyone to the lift. But yeah, they killed a lot of people here, actually. Nah, whoever did this, I would say... I'm not sure that I should spare them. Because they just killed random peaceful people. A lot. Quite brutal, yeah? This one's still alive.
Boy, Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it had... Hey! Body's not even cold yet! Show a little respect!
You don't need it anymore.
Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation? Like
No.
the Seer's claim?
That cannot be. So they're just students pretty much here. Locked. Everything's locked here. I actually cannot even choose where to go really. That's the only way, I guess. They surely went this way.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Oh, they're trying to pretend that's different.
Hold that belief in your mind.
Yeah, they just slaughtered all the people on the way. I didn't press anything. Let's make grenades actually chosen. Yeah, normal grenades.
Is the time for execution.
Those outside the Order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are
That will not harm. Well, nothing else here.
Those outside the Order and things within it claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know
Order of the Ascendant. Join receive a 1-week procrastination from a seer absolutely free. You're a necessary part of the plan, therefore you need to be a part of the Order. Yeah. They're not that different from Countess Cleo. Also selling their service pretty much. Also making shmoney any way they can.
All solutions precede problems.
Looks like another guy. I would assume it's one of the survivors. Are you hostiles? I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not entirely sure who is hostile. Who's shooting who? Okay, they're not friendly.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Quite tricky to aim this distance.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Damn, reloading. That was unexpected. Unexpected, but not unprepared. Whoa. Yeah, they're just humans. That's why they can be easily stunned and killed with normal weapons. Nah, this guy's attacked me without any warning or anything. Don't see any reasons why I shouldn't kill him. What the hell is this thing? Whatever that is, looks suspicious. Okay. Guess such things shouldn't just float around, so if I'm seeing one, I better break it. 'Cause whatever they do, it's not good.
Terminating unproductive activity.
Okay, there is somebody here. Do you plan to terminate? Tell me closer. Must know it. First, I didn't find anyone here. This is knocked. Did I reload everything? Oh yeah. Okay, I came from this way. Let's look around. Knocked. This one looks normal.
And architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
Seems busy.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist.
I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
I'm terrified. Okay, let's be here. Fear not, my wrongly imprisoned friends. I will free you from this captivity forthwith.
Oh dear. Perhaps I should have explained what an anchorite is.
As your friend has correctly determined, we are anchorites, here by choice. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific precept and theory. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
I would say instead of doing some wars, like sometimes, yeah, sometimes you kinda, if you can, reasonable to interfere, but not by war, with some very, I don't know, kind of scalpel-like operation of removing 1 or 2 persons if they still in the shit, because by removing or changing leaders, that's a way of doing things instead of actually doing full-scale war, which is never a good thing. It leads to a lot of suffering of people. So, okay, well, war is always wrong. It only ever results in widespread suffering.
But what if widespread suffering is already taking place? Then its causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent solution found. You do not extinguish a fire with more flame. Tell that to the Protectorate. We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
And what's materials? A knife to stab each other? What? Okay, I'll be happy to help you out. What materials do you need and where can I find them?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important. And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
How this whole debate start anyway? Is this about the orders involved in the war?
More or less. Seer Wiley put the question to us last week. Naturally, the problem of interference versus non-interference led us to a broader discussion of war's overall necessity. Oddly, he has not returned for his solution, which is just as well since we remain divided on an answer, though I'm confident we'll get there.
Well, meanwhile, Sir Wiley has staged the coup. He's taken over the monster through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application. What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
They're supposed to be smart people, but they just blindly trust in a person without even thinking about this. I got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
Well, it can't resolve itself. Need to help it a bit. You both seem knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named Ree came to you for advice?
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get. I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
What kind of questions did she ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Oh yeah? And how'd she react?
Well, she hasn't returned, so perhaps she didn't like the answer we gave. Happens more often than you'd think.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Well, it seems like she believe in, and she and her group believe in that rifts is some kind of afterlife. To need to go into them. So they kind of working to stretch them even more. Well, makes sense for you. And there is plenty of drama happening here at the monster right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Well, I'll be back once I visit the scriptorium.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Well, the guys anyway can't escape past me, so have a bit of time to
Those
help
junction
them.
boxes look familiar. The N-ray scanner should show how they're wired.
Which means I need to go there. Let me check the other direction then first. This one. Here's some voices here.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate...
Hello there.
Go for torpification. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Predicting bloodshed.
Damn, stop running around. Because I had flight away. So ridiculously. This is the last one. I guess. It's so much easier to kill them than these random mutated creatures. Or spiders. Spiders are insane enough. This guy's just upset easy in comparison. Yeah, interesting view from here. Some machinery that I have no idea what to do about. And there's not of complaint. Others may thrive under pressure, but you know me, Archie. I learn best in an environment of peace and relaxation. So what if I unlock some mineral water damage in a Doma too? I know, sloppy of me, careless, but must I endure a litany of recrimination forevermore? If you ask those venerable scholars in the Anchor Hold, the answers would be yes. I can stand to suffer more beratement, yet my research requires a certain reference book, currently in their possession, the Essential History of Mechanized Doors. Perhaps you might go and entrain them for the little on my behalf. Senior Archivist, really? I'm not saying that the Book of Environ in the possession, okay. The circuit breaker appears to control the power for both the bathhouse and the attached courtyard. Or direct power to the attached courtyard. This complex circuit breaker is no match for your knowledge of electrical systems. You hear a door power open somewhere in the courtyard nearby. So pretty much even without the device I found the right one. Well, it's not like there were other options where to go, so that's what it is. Nothing to see here, seems like. Okay, so pretty much I just need to go through the courtyard. There's also a second floor here, which probably means that the door will lead me up. Yeah, exactly what happened. Didn't really expect anyone on second floor because they surely should be already triggered on me before. And again, the thing. It's like a ticking bomb, but what is this? Left them for whatever reason. Even more ammunition possible to buy. Well, I have plenty so far. It's not like I really need any. Don't even begin with this. Hard to hear them. No, it's dormitory. Can they see what's going on inside? Yeah, the novices, they may be a friend here. Maybe can send them to the lift.
Let's run and follow the crowd.
That's some hostile activity. That was. Yes, I literally killed all the students around. Why? It doesn't make any sense. What's a ghost so bloodthirsty? I can understand taking the place here, but I don't know. Why would you come here and just kill everyone?
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just numbers.
Definitely the things to detonate them later. You better not ignore them. And actually disarm. I'm not entirely sure what's the purpose of theirs, but most likely not a good one. Put them everywhere, in strange places. And maybe we'll create rifts. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, knowing how they connected to it. Need a gem sealed. That's something new. Engines and jewel materials. When protection, ease of movement, and echo measure. Oh. Knight armor, not that effective on this difficulty, I would say. You can't possibly do the right thing today without knowing what will happen tomorrow. Draw by our predictor today. The universal equation has one constant. Sounds about geometric. Terrifying. Wouldn't survive a day in such place. That's terrifying. No, I think I cannot get anything else here. Yeah, that looks quite upper and you can climb there. Which lead to a hunch. Maybe there's something else in addition. Yeah, there's also a door here. Which just need outside something. Nothing special. Yep, it's just an outside, but outside is dead end anyway, so reasonable to loot right now. Climb over this rubble. Visually, yes I do. Practically, now it's noticeable. Surprise. This place so heavily reminds of Bioshock. Like, heavily.
Did my colleagues design this layout to be intentionally confounding?
I don't know, probably. That's some luxury place. What the hell is this?
This the abbot's room? For a monk, our friend's sure not short on amenities.
No, he don't need this anyway. What the hell is this? A personal doggo. Okay. Welcome a bit new. Let's say, but yeah, that should be useful. But new subject, the matter of some advertisement. Not this again. Let's put my last message on the subject. If there are issues with efficiency of Seer Wiley's projections, I recommend you take that up with him rather than confusing my terminal as a repository for personal grievances. Supervising the manufacturer requires my utmost focus. I cannot suffer distractions. Furthermore, as your colleague, I encourage you to run the numbers again. If there is an error, I suspect it is not in Wiley's statement column. With respect, Proctor Svoboda. Well, yeah. She disagreed with his attempt to, well, portray this Wiley as an incompetent guy. New arrivals. But new, it is vital that we preserve the integrity of our current prediction until we have regained access to the archive. In that context, I ask that you do not deviate from our normal standards of confidentiality. After reviewing the following information, an agent of the Earth Directorate will soon be en route to Golden Ridge to speak with you. The mission is too sensitive to be recorded here, but I ask that you do whatever you can to aid them. In return, they will be of some assistance to you as well. The fate of the Order, as well as all of Arcadia, hinges on their success. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. Private entries. Proceed to user new Joseph. Please solve the following conjecture. Working from the basis of the Walsh-Fielder theory, calculate 5 alignment groups within an auspicious accuracy gap. Okay, I get it. Terrifying math. By the workaround. Private entries. Please select the entry. Regrets. I sometimes wonder if I didn't make a mistake not speaking up against Ruth's plan to dissolve the DPCR all those years ago. Perhaps if the department were still functioning, even with the loss of the archive, we would still have had more influence over recent events. We could have altered the course this war has taken, and more quickly mitigated all of this needless suffering. Or perhaps not. I have never been capable of performing the moral calculus required to weigh one human life against another. As Landon is quick to remind me, it's best I leave such estimations to those with a great aptitude for a reason, and fewer emotional limitations. Complaints. Another transfer request from the manufacturer came in today. Poor fellow arrived shakier than a novice mouse, but he wouldn't say why. We're getting him situated in the scriptorium now. That's the third request to transfer out of the manufactory in as many months, all from the same office. I raised my concerns over such an unexpectedly high attrition rate with Proctor Svoboda, yet she insisted nothing was amiss, that it was merely a matter of interpersonal incompatibility within the office. I'll have to ask London to run some calculations later to confirm my suspicions. There must be an explanation. There always is. Well, we already got the explanation. Now these people took the monastery. Matter of governance. How I long for the days of quiet study. Instead I am constantly asked to deliberate on one matter or the other, and so few can be solved by simple algebraic computation. Supply chains, refugee. What do I know about any of that? One does get the feeling of being trapped upon a perpetual motion machine these days. So much was managed by the Protectorate before, until now. I failed to realize just how reliant we were upon those systems of order. I didn't hope Ruth as a head for all this bureaucracy. Also, order may soon find itself in the unenviable position of governing by name alone, rather than through effective application. Okay. That's a lot of bits. And advanced decryption key. That's quite rare stuff. Oh. My. Laura's great outfit. Oh, let's keep him his outfit. Not sure why he's keeping all the materials here. You surely don't need them in the bathroom. Okay. What about this? Corrosive plasma pistol. 54 damage. This reflects resonance screening. So each charging state contains 50% more ions than the previous stage for more damage and firepower. It might be not the worst pistol actually. Hard to say. We'll need to try it on some local fauna. We can go there. This is the only way. Can I break the screen? This is annoying mountain. Vendor. Well, we don't need anything. We killed literally everyone, even people who were unarmed anyhow. This madness doesn't make sense. Why is Attack on Sight? They all supposed to be scholars. Okay, some of them somewhat fanatical, but in any case, it's not a reason to kill all the random people. So it doesn't make any sense. Key Punch User's Manual. This manual covers the basics of how to operate the monastery's auto-pneumatic key punch. It also contains detailed information preparing shipments of completed punch cards to send to Cloister. Okay, I guess.
Someone help us!
Yeah, maybe can. Oh, what the hell's going on?
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene.
Why, we're talking to already then?
You'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
I know a stall tactic when I see one. Calls on you, though, dear.
I'm open to opinions on what to do here.
The Seer's already proven willing to kill for his cause. I think these folks aren't long for this world if we don't help.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
I don't understand why the choice is like this thing. It's the right way. The only problem is, can we save them if we go one way or another? Well, yeah, it doesn't matter if we're playing right into Wanda's hands, we have to help these people.
Seer was right about one thing. We wouldn't be very good Earth Directorate agents if we just left them to die.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
Yep, hard way is the best way.
Guessing the safe is part of Wiley's puzzle. Odd how
Need to bring some more. Ah, fuck.
I have a growing suspicion the Seer's been overindulging in Aetherwave cereals.
We need to launch the orb. Whatever. Yeah, but how to launch it? I have no clue. It's so very vague and unclear.
Got trouble, Mick. What's so special to have you?
I forgot to reload. Ah, damn it. How could I forget to reload? Damn it, that's ridiculous.
Target analyzed. Lay down.
Because this guy is doing damage at one shot, pretty much. And I also have no idea, do we have extra short time or not?
Torpificator at ready status.
What the hell are you doing?
How are you still upright over there?
Oh. Stay right there.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Okay, this guy's waiting for us. Finally healing.
Oh, okay. A bit slow moving, but it's something.
Amazing, damn it. Can you stop climbing?
This laborious exercise is obviously intended to consume precious time.
Wow, that's what it is. Damn, he was busy building this shit. To save them, I guess. Auto pneumatic key punch activation keycard. Yeah, it's not like I had alternative. Well, okay, we'll save them. Ow. No, we didn't save them.
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back?
This is the controls of the auto pneumatic key punch. The lever can now be used to disable fully activated. Good that I read the manual, I guess. Save the hostages. Key punch grants is hot. The hostages should be safe now.
Disable the card pressers!
Oh, thank the
That was the right call, but we've no time left to waste.
That I was concerned, mind you.
Thank you, stranger. We should be okay for now. Go pay Wiley his just dividend. For all of us.
Yeah, let me charge first. Okay, perfect. Well, anyway, got all the time neurons, but he can't leave this place. Unless he would try to make rift. I would say more important actually to destroy all these strange devices that placed everywhere.
Which almost killed us.
This might well be his plan. The things might be important. Because if he just planted them to activate them at some point, destroying them might actually break his plan no matter how much time we'll waste on this. I would say it's a good approach to clear it. Because the thing's very strange and never seen them before, and they surely must be connected to something. External directed special connections. What is here? Only real numbers. The casualties of appeasement, the condition by exemplar. Yeah, that's one of the books that I need. This book outlines a variety of theorems and calculations. Also points the central thesis that appeasement more frequently leads to outcomes of greater harm. President Bishop Ruth Butler has authored the foreword. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the turn to front. Okay, we destroyed all the strange flying things here. That's that. There's a terminal, by the way. Welcome, scienticians of the Grand Plan. Library archive, so this is Cryptorium Swords. Journal postings. Accept new applicants. College of Extrapolative Anatomy and Adumbrative Pathology. Amazing. Join a conclave of like-minded scienticians seeking to revolutionize our understanding of the plan and participate in innovative hands-on instruction led by some of Arcadia's finest minds. Candidate sections. Mutant monsters or offspring. Molded human hand. Okay, skirmish need not apply. Contact the Wiley for more information. What the hell is this? Kafu fuck what? Okay, somebody slept on the keyboard. Or not. Got the cipher. Contact me as soon as you have the location, not before you've discovered. Then secure the monster by any means possible. Debris. Unexpected. Well, apparently they had connection. Okay. Reminder to all researchers. Caloric accretion and absorption of refreshment, especially liquids, prohibited in the archives. All material appropriated for research purposes should be read and returned in a timely manner. Titles inside the collection are not to be sublet to non-order members for any reason. If you misplace or damage the title, report it immediately. Lastly, to the reprobate who has been inputting unsubstantiated factorials to general postings over the past few months, Cease and desist immediately. You have been warned. Okay. Materials distribution index. The following materials presently in use: like aftermath, fusion disaster, approaching fixed point, auspicious pyramids. I don't remember the names of the things. The good function gun, spot paradise, out of alignment, refill of wash material. Yeah, hard to say. The following materials is currently in order due to lost copy. Create or destroy several figures on matter reconstruction in deep space rifts. Well, I found one of the books that they wanted. I mean, logic, it doesn't matter delivering these books to them right now anyway. But if by chance we'll get the book, then okay. Not then not. Well, we kinda checked everything here, no? What about the quest? Find Chris Mother dissertation of disconnection theory and find, yeah, all the real numbers here that I found. And Chris Brennan is looking for evidence supporting her claim that the Order's involvement in the war was not inevitable, and that war itself is never justifiable. Yeah, that's kind of important to find that. I mean, for that quest. Well, don't see any book around. Maybe on the other way there is, but here don't see any books. Let's go. How was it? Dissertation on disconnection theory. Huh? No, nothing about dissertation. So it shouldn't be in use, it should be here in the archives. But where exactly and how it's supposed to work, that is beyond me. Vending machine, vending machine. Oh, it's probably not vending machine. Yeah. Don't mind the things that's going on in this place. It's gathering them bugs. Very, very logical. Can be more logical. How it's supposed to even work. Couldn't search for the specific book from the terminal, could I? That's kinda what would be reasonable to do. I think I don't have this option. Now I can search for materials, for books. Oh, okay. For bump into it randomly, good, if not, then not. Excellent Master Director, Scriptorium. That is exactly Scriptorium. Wow, that's where I've been, yeah, that's fine. It's like, no, I've been in this part, which is not that one. That one is locked. Was first, Scholar Cares. Alright, what about the left side? Let's maybe lead to the other scriptorium or something. Yeah, that's maybe it. It's maybe the place to find the other book. That's the way they went through and killed everyone. On the original sprints. This title examines the evolution of sprints within unexpected and large portion dedicated to explicit diagrams of their mating habits. What you've seen here, you will never be able to unsee. Okay. Typical scholar stuff. No books here. But yeah, the book should be somewhere around. Where else can it be? If not in the other portion of archive, then in this one. So far I didn't find it. How can I miss it? Can I get the stuff anyhow here? Don't see any books lying around really. Yeah, it's just a vending machine. It's not like I can get a book from it. Yeah, weird. Dormitory in monster lived. Isn't better rid of thread. Search the description for text. That's exactly the scriptorium, yeah. Kinda tried. Oh yeah, there is a second floor by the way. Yeah, that's where it can be, yeah. I wasn't that attentive. Conflict and escalation theory. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, can I return with this? With the whole quest doesn't make much sense. This machine is not return to me. Maybe. It's maybe a shortcut. Yes, the dormitory. Is it? Yeah. For me this shows. No, wait a second, that's how I went through. Where are they? Was it before this place? Or in this place? Yeah, that's where I activated the doors. That was the door. Yeah, that's the place.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
Yes, I have it all right here.
Wonderful. Please deposit the titles in that drawer there, and we will review it forthwith.
They probably will need eternity for that. It's relevant research requested by the... Okay.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us.
Really?
Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh?
So, both of them wrong. So, who's right?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But
what a surprise.
Annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
Yeah, I can drop something on the fan. But better not, probably. Okay. Anchor's Chow is right about it being a loop. Violence only ever begets more violence.
A simplistic assessment, but perhaps not incorrect. Further examination of the topic is required, but I'm satisfied with this thesis moving forward.
Given your stance, I expect you'll want armor over a weapon. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials.
We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
Okay. That was quite a waste of time. Encryption key. See robes. 10 armor actually. Don't remember what numbers I got really. These robes provide multiple integration points for charging and data transfer. Whatever that means in terms of armor. I suspect, yeah, my armor is much better. Well, okay, I got some useless fancy robes. Can we now proceed and save the place? Is it time finally? Well, at least I cleared everything and destroyed all the strange kind of grenade-like things, bomb-like things. I think all of them, I'm not sure. Look at this place. I don't remember that I destroyed any, but I don't see them, so I would assume that none of them left. Okay, and it's all lead here. Which here lead me to the observatory. This place is so over detailed.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Taking the fight out of them. Mitigating the threat.
Extraneous factors.
I think we're good, except for burnt nails. It looks a bit melted. One side of it, it's fine. Yes, main thing to remember to reload everything. Otherwise, I could get in some nasty trouble. Some side room with sprints. That's the tram station. It can be one of the mirrors, but I can already tell that I will not get all the mirrors. I found only that amount. That's not much. I mean, maybe there are more variants here. But I have what, 3 out of 5? Which is surely not enough. Everything is glowing, but nothing is active. And it feels like there is something there. Looks like a church of sorts. But yeah, no way I can get in. Oh, okay. There is a balcony. And the same weird thing, whatever that is. Yeah, disposing of all the strange kind of grenade-like things definitely should mean something. Doesn't seem like I can get there, despite the balcony being opened It's more about destroying these things flying. Yeah, I need to pay attention to them. They can be hidden anywhere around. After seeing it in this place. Didn't see any there. Okay, there is nothing. It's in general how I entered. Okay, then I'm not missing anything. On top I also don't see any. So hopefully I'm not missing any of them. Bell tower. Actually... Matrax Observatory Plague. Service begins when all the bells ring out in a perfect harmony. And service at this place. I guess I need to solve the puzzle. With the bells. How could I miss? That's dangerous. This guy's as tough as hell. There's a sniper.
Ready to waste him.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Yeah, this melee guy is incredibly tough, and at the same time can one-shot or two-shot at best. Dangerous. Okay, I need to do something about this cacophony. So I need to trigger another one like this. There's another one open. I get it.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Locking them down. Torpification in progress.
But they shot them. Damn it. Oh.
Adversary vulnerabilities are...
Got a distraction for you. Over here. 3 holes ahead. No need to possible hostile variable.
Oh, this thing's hitting them or what? I didn't get what's going on. So maybe the thing's just for their combat. Hard to see him openly. Scope could be good in some cases, but it is what it is. That's a spread place. I thought I would need to solve a puzzle or something. This ringing. But now seems like we're staying with cacophony. The end's now opened. As a bad wish. The rest begins, yeah, that one now. Alright. Kinda felt like a lift, but it's not. First dial. You found an apparatus with 3 dials that can be set in either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. What number will you turn the first dial to? Nothing. I have no idea what's going on here. Let's not touch buttons before I will figure out what to do with this. Oof. What was the point? Get a helmet outside of it? No real reason. Damn, the ringing so nastily loud. Can I close the door or something? No. Oh, this one exists. It's still very loud. Okay, let's look around.
Who doesn't appreciate a good orrery? Worthless people, that's who.
Well, I mean, it's kind of fancy, but hard to appreciate right now. There is some unique version of a rifle, seems like. The Oracle advanced the weapons technology of tomorrow today. Experimental weapons technology versus version 23388, the Oracle, created in collaboration with Seer Nandem Wiley and archivist Victor Clemens of Alexandria Monastery. The Oracle is the next evolution in predictive weapons technology, accurately able to foretell where target will be when the bullet is fired. This long-burst rifle never misses once it's locked on the target. Other features include an advanced scope, precise bullet mapping, and heated grip. Heated grip sounds especially good. Still in testing, not for public use. Yeah, what about taking it? Oh, it's again. Oh yeah. Why not? Maybe the code at the beginning exactly for the thing. Hard to say. Because it doesn't seem like I can get. Although, let's see. Oracle display case access podium. An access podium connected to the glass containment unit showing off an advanced weapon called the Oracle. There doesn't appear to be an easy way to open the case at this time. Yeah, I need to pick one level higher. Oh well. Find the vulnerability in the access podium to exploit. Enable the case. What about this thing? Henry scanner. That didn't help really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the dial to 1. Turn the dial and hear a clink. Dial to 2. Hear a clink. To 3. Turn the last dial and nothing happens. Maybe cloner back can help you figure out the correct code. Rip the dials off the apparatus. Okay. Screw that. Wall has opened beside you. Take that, dials. Okay. That's a lot of beans. But that doesn't help me to deal with anything else. Didn't find any clue for the weapon that I hoped for. Yeah, there is nothing as well. What about this? 80, 150 yet to be found, currently yet unidentified. The author expects to locate an exoplanet within the next 132 to 74 years, with a probabilistic uncertainty of 1.3 to 27 years. Once identified, this exoplanet will no doubt further accentuate Arcadia's many boons and shall find its own place in this hall. Elysium. Gentle giant Elysium, despite your formidable appearance, you bear more life than any might think. Amongst your many moons, minuscule compared to your immense glory, There lingers not just one but a whooping handful of places habitable by and wishing to see you overtaking the sky at night. Between these habitable modes and your lustrous green hue, it should only seem logical to dub you Elysium as the Elysian fields of yore. It doesn't look anyhow greenish or anything. It's maybe the way it's done, but logical color should be somewhat accurate. It looks like I left this piece of something. Praetor. Despite its foreboding veneers, Moaj used to be admired regarding the moon known as Praetor. Tumultuous storms rake its surface, sending forks of blue light across a rocky and cavernous landscape. The moon dwells perpetually in the shadow of Elysium, yet many nocturnal creatures and species of night abhorring fungi flourish upon it. Perfect example of the architect's ingenuity, even in such an inhospitable landscape. Many of the protectorate factories thrum on Praetor, supporting our society without blemishing our perfect worlds. If your goods have been made of on Praetor, rest assured they have been built to last. Okay. Nix. The plants of Arcadia are a colorful family, where some members shine openly in the spotlight as Dorada glitters in Arcadia's rays. Other remains alone, keeping behind closed doors, little seen even at the best of times. Our Nix sits firmly in the latter category, distant, dark, mysterious. Though it is too distant to inhabit from time to time on clear nights and with sufficient equipment, the loneliest plant shows its face, and as the plant's glittering rings dance in our viewfinders, even the most hard-hearted scientist would be hard-pressed to deny that beauty can be found in the least expected places. Okay. Now there are many plants, but I probably will not visit all of them. Yeah, with this helmet I've gotten so many medicine usages. The problem is I can use it only once a fight, pretty much, with rare exceptions twice. Now this. Construction of the monastery's matriarch. No expense was spared for the construction of a simulacrum of Arcadia's wise progenitor, the matriarch, Alexandra Varig, captured in larger-than-life details, as befitting the immensity of her contribution to science. Designs for the iconic statue took place over the course of several lengthy months, involving countless iteration and much heated debate, particularly about the telescope size and direction. Okay. Himera, closest to the star Arcadia, bearer of crushing gravitational strength and blistering heat. Why should it be so malign? For you are as valuable as any other heavenly body, and perhaps even more beautiful. Untouched by majority though you may be, some of our species still have the good fortune to brave your elements, to see your supervolcanoes, the molten metal rains firsthand. The mining facilities that these individuals inhabit bring valuable metals and minerals to the rest of the system. For this, we thank you. Perhaps someday we might develop means to live in places other than your darkest recesses, but until that day, we shall admire you from afar. Okay. How can I get this stuff? I have some weird ideas. Well, I managed to climb up. Did it help me anyhow? I'm not entirely sure. Well, it's not like I can do anything about them. Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, should be the way. Forbidden access podium exploit. Ex-convict. Well, yeah, I don't have background. It's universal key. Maybe after clapping him I can get this. Not before. Oh, I'm tired of reading about these plans. I'll forget them anyway. Oh, maybe will not, but I have terrible memory for names anyway.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
Well... a smart man would run while he had the chance.
Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality.
I can
of your
shoot him in the face meanwhile.
Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Automechanicals, Augustine. Oh yeah, Augustine is the free, true. Well, I'm not sure about automechanicals and where are they? Oh, okay, they can them later, I guess, or not. Well, your faith in DeVry is misplaced. They're just using you.
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us. I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Can disagree with the second. Well, let Marisol work.
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
You should know who that is.
No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
Yeah, Marisol right, even the Abbot no longer has faith in you.
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about?
They haven't been hinting at your incompetence to anyone who will listen.
That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare.
Oh, really? I can't believe you didn't figure it out. And you call us overseer. Pathetic.
But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct.
Maybe math is not the way? Yeah, we need to find information to have enough speech and something else discovered. Your calculations are falling apart. Stand down or I'll have to take you apart too.
could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What could I have done? Where did I err?
And Finn, your experience right now is guilt. You made a mistake. Admit it.
Enough! Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately.
Not sure that anybody left. Well, I defeated the boss with logic and math or something. I guess without math, just logic. Oh well. No boss fight for me. That was the boss fight. Proof to the game that it's possible. Okay, let's see messages. From August and Avaira, subject, the time is upon us.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced.
Yeah, all the shit coming out of the Avaira. Urgent update.
I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Well, compose repair. Well, first of all, copy paste docs data to cartridge. Okay. That should help, I guess. Questions. Should I give this cartridge to someone? I guess yes. Questions to whom? Okay, security protocols and planetarium lockdown. Yeah. This is complete. You may now exit the planetarium.
I'm much obliged, however, though the codes, yet we must act.
Compose repair. Friendly image, please input message now. Let's reason with the Avaira. Whatever your plan, please reconsider. I know you have your reasons, and they probably feel like good ones. But look at what you've done, Augustine. Is all this carnage worth it? You were a good Earth Directorate agent once, the best among us. You could be that again. Just stop before it's too late. What's the message you want to send? Well, because I have only a choice of two things, threaten definitely will not achieve anything and doesn't make any sense. Well, let's try. I mean, let's just give it a shot. It's more like showing my intentions. Return to main menu, return to root. Well, let's say it. Nothing at all. Nice. Can I get... No, I can get high lockpicking. Not right now, at least. Although... Okay, wait for it.
We should return to the incognito. Get on over to the location of those peace talks. God will beat DeVries there, but we ought to try.
Yes. Okay, so what do we know? After the showdown at the monastery, you learned that the traitorous agent Augustine Devrier plans to violently disrupt the peace talks between Aunt's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant. Find her and stop her, once and for all. Load Devrier to Greater Tranquility Substation. You've learned of Devrier nefarious plans, you must prepare to confront her at Greater Tranquility Substation, where the peace talks are being held. What a surprise. Okay, kinda sound like it's a final mission, but it shouldn't be. Or should it? I don't know. Just can't normally understand the pace of the game. Yeah, it seems like the things were not part of the plan, but simply just healing or charging unions. Local. So I need a key or something to get the oracle weapon if I want to get one. Don't see any key around, there's only a terminal. Well, his corpse maybe would have, but let them judge this agent. If he managed to stay alive, then okay. Maybe that won't lead to anything good eventually. So, lockpick 8. Yes, that's an option. I might well get one right now, because I can level up guns and observation, and now I'm free to level up something else, which will be lockpicks. Boom. No, not just apply. Accept. Perks, by the way. Oof. Yeah, but don't remember everything. I'm planning to take something eventually, but I don't remember what it is. Now it's when you have all the set of items. Sure, to know. Yeah, the windage, marksman rifles, pistols, and sniper rifles have increased range and weak spot damage. Yeah. Face reader. In conversations, options that reduce reputation with affection are highlighted before choosing them. Additionally, gain bonus damage against humans. Oh, humans I'm killing somewhat fast anyway. Not the main thing really. Can now fire while sliding, mantling, and sprinting with assault rifle, shotguns, and SMGs. The spread for these weapons types is reduced. Range weapon spread. That's actually not bad eventually. Well, it's not the worst thing, for sure. Guns with automatic or burst fire deals increased damage the more you fire. Spawn resets after swapping weapons, not firing. A few seconds and has a cap of 100%, but double damage of it. 2% damage per shot. Yeah, when I'm shooting from some things, that's actually quite good as well. I definitely need to raise more damage in general, if I don't have anything for dialogues. You can hack into auto mechanicals, no. Bribes, no. Scrapper, no. You gain innate critical chance with pistols and SMGs. If I would find any good pistol, maybe I would think about this. Connects the restricted entry of wind machines, not necessary. Marksman, assault, and sniper rifles deal increased damage in distances more than 20 meters, but less below that distance. Well, it kind of works fine together with the other and I think needed for something. I have the close range one, I think. Don't I? When blank artist, yeah. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols increased against target within 10 meters. Oh, it's reasonable in any case, yeah. The other one is a bit questionable. I mean, not that questionable, but can be taken as an option. Although sneak attack damage you don't need. The rest is not that important. Gain bonus damage for moderate duration after swapping weapons. Whatever is moderate duration is. Would be better to see a specific amount of seconds. The contents of a locked container can be viewed before lockpicking. Well, whatever I can open, I will open anyway, so no need. Steps on the minimap. I'm not using the minimap. Modded weapons now deal bonus damage increase with your engineering skill. 10% damage with modded weapons. Increased by 1% per engineering skill point. That means 10 plus 1. Yeah. So it's like 17% damage additionally, and my weapons usually modded. Also 10% universal damage is not bad actually. Quite not bad. Expert kills ricochet. Well, yeah. It's not like a one shot and everything. Gain crit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chance increased against strong enemies such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. Also not bad. Yeah, gonna need all this stuff. Machine guns, special weapons, and assault rifles are not automatically additional. Let's have increased magazine size. Good stuff in combination with the skills that doing more damage per shot. Yeah, actually, maybe Tinker is a good thing to take. But that's universal bonus damage. Never a bad thing. Because I think I already have everything for Dinox anyway. Because I prioritized them. Okay. Now I can just lockpick it. The glass beginning to lower, the oracle is now yours for the taking. Unnecessary message already. Let's see the prototype. It's probably useless, but supposed to be special. You can get pretty much at the end of this location, which means it's supposed to be good, but so that's a standard rifle, 38 damage twice. This one 31 damage, even lower. That raises a question, how reasonable to use that? Look spot 135, rate of fire 5.7. Prediction optic, scope tracks nearest targets, knock on, curving any fired bullets to hit its mark. State of the art algorithm capable. Well, it's kind of good because the spread of weapon is also a thing. That. Well, I can try to use it and see how it will go. And we'll see. It looks also not so disgusting like standard one, because standard one have very weird colors and everything. This stuff looks questionable, but still better. Well, actually, because of their still having sides, mechanical sides, I actually can even use the scope. So yeah, technically I got my rifle. In a way. Probably better to do it like this, yeah. Long-range weapon. Need to test it. It's maybe not bad, really. Alright, I'm done here. I'm so done here.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley.
Okay. Yes, thankfully he was amendable to reason and stood down.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all?
Well... Well, yeah. He called you hopeless and ineffectual. Some friend.
I'm saddened he felt that way. I also can't argue he's wrong. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially.
Well... Then I guess learn. I mean... Isn't that the Order's whole thing?
Education takes time, and that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days. Still, I take your meaning. We must do better. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always do seem a step ahead of me. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
But that's supposed to be reward here in any case. Oh well, hard to get it. Some homies around here. Well, I've seen it only through the night. It looks very different.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Then increment your bravery index. My goodness, you novices in your theatrics.
Well, yeah. Then need to learn how to live in the world as well. Okay, so I'm done with the place in general. It's in high places. Start mission briefing. What? Why here, of all things? How can I go? No, I can go straight for it, can I? Ah, now I actually can. Still corpses lying around. Yeah, I didn't even check this part. Water plasma cutter. Did I check this place before? Don't remember this. And that allows me to go somewhere. Kinetic beam caster. What's the difference? This repurposed mining tool has been only minimally modified for war. When it can bore easily through stone, flash is no challenge. So this one is pretty much just using different type of energy. Not the worst option, because this thing seems to work decently. I have the uranium ray. There's also kinetic beam caster, so I can use eyes of them. Seems to work decent. Decent versus some things. Oof, that wasn't that smart. I didn't find all the murals, which is not so surprising. Oof. How this guy died like this, that's unclear. Didn't hide there, but somehow still was found and clapped. Well, I'm done with the planet, finally. Which is good. Just need to return to the ship and pretty much that's it. Oh yeah. I cannot fast draw from here anyway.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to
Yeah. Whatever you say.
So many dead. Place is falling apart.
And even more people still waiting here. Alright. On the factory. Mission tunnels extraction. Yeah. Shouldn't it be here? Yeah, that's bad. Incognito. Yeah, back to the ship. Alright. On the yeah. Also have some keys. Oh, the hacker for thousands. Oh yeah, that's just this thing. The setting has been sealed. Yeah. Can I scroll it? Yeah. Remote detonator sniper rifle. Into species. What is this even? Have some armor, I guess. But like, why there is nothing like armor, helmet, weapon, anything on top? Because I need to guess what is this, because there's no icon for whatever reason. Okay, some armor I would assume, in case I don't need it. This best friend, I remember that I don't need this one. But I don't remember. Bolsterker. Base house. Hidden mid again. That's probably helmet. When hidden mid again, 20% bonus damage for 3 seconds. If I'm hitting mid, I'm usually one-shotted because it's this big guys that can be killed fast. New point of view. Magazine size plus 30%, so it's a weapon. What? Is a word through a modern digital filter. If you defeat it while wearing this helmet, you may pay 1,000 bits to continue. Amazing. Yeah, that's different stuff. Some helmet, seems like. Renaissance mask. A chance crit damage. Not bad. Middle opens deal 10% of your sneak attack but combat. That's not that nice. Smoke falls within the 4% acceptable nightmare inducing. Many versions of hands. Enemies you hit with your attacks become marked as well. Needed. Batman's jacket. No armor anyway, Spider-Man's, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I don't have anything fancy.
Guess we start discussing strategy, Commander.
How about no? Let me finish then for today here, and we can continue next time from this spot. Because going for briefing is more reasonable at the beginning of the session, not at the end. So we'll continue tomorrow on this, and today it even should be a divinity. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.